Hey guys, it's Scott here from ZOMGPlay, and today I'll be doing an unboxing or quick look at Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for the Xbox One. So this Definitive Edition is the one with the new HD textures and includes all of the DLC content released onto the Xbox 360. But as you know, it only runs at 30 frames per second, well 30 frames to 45 frames per second, as opposed to the PS4 version which runs at 60 frames per second. So as you can see here, I'm just giving you a quick tour of the box. So that was the front, and then that's the spine, and then this is the other side of the spine. The reason why it looks different is you'll find out in a moment. So here we have the back of the box, and as you can see, this is the Digipack version, so the contents you'll get extra with it are the art book, which acts as the case itself. As you can see, got Lara Croft on the front, and then down at the tech specs, it's only one player, as you already know, and you can have up to 8 people playing online. So when we compare it next to a standard Xbox One case, as you can see, I've just got Dead Rising out here. So this Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, this is the first print run Digipack version where you get the art book included with it. And as you can see, it's a lot thicker and taller than a standard Xbox One game case. But it's still relatively the same size as a Xbox One game case and Blu-ray case and vice versa. So if I carefully get into it, because obviously I don't want to rip open the actual carded sleeve or any of the packaging, Interestingly, it's tightly sealed and quite annoying to get into, especially for those like me who don't want to damage the products on the inside. But like I mentioned earlier, this is the Digipack version of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. So not only do you get the game, it comes in specialised packaging that acts as like a book, where you get some exclusive, never before seen artwork, but it also includes the game soundtrack, which is included as a downloadable code, which we'll see in a moment. So once you slide it out, as you can see, it's just a carded sleeve that goes over the top with the actual art book straight away presented to you. So that was the front, and here's the back of each of them. Open the book itself, and as you can see, it forms the case for where the actual game disc goes in. If I just move these paperwork to the side, here is the actual documentation for the Tomb Raider download code, and it's the same piece of leaflets that came with the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions that included the actual album with it as well. So if I just take the disc out, we can have a closer look at the disc artwork. So pretty different from the standard version of the game, and that just slots into place just there. And then the artwork is all in this book, but at the bottom is not a certificate of authenticity to prove that it is actually a real product and not a forgery. And now I'll just flick through a couple of pages of the art book. There isn't actually that many pages included, not as much as I thought there would be, especially compared to the art book that was included on the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions. But there's some pretty nice images, and ideal for collectors who like the Tomb Raider game. The book's also got a fair bit of weight to it and feels pretty sturdy, but like I say, not entirely what I expected. But since it's basically the same price as the standard version of the game, then you can't really argue too much. So yeah, that was our quick unboxing of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which is now available.